Hey everybody, Lenny Ghoul here. I'm just finishing up my last bite of breakfast. Um, Today we're gonna play Blood Bowl 2 Legendary Edition. And it's on Tuesday, and I made it on it is Tuesday, right? I didn't fuck that up. Let me make sure. It is Tuesday. Okay, so I actually made it on Tuesday, like I said I would, for the first time, probably in like a couple months. But baby steps, you know. It is what it is. I'm here. We're doing things. It's a good day. Right? I'm trying. Excuse me. I was cracking out on PoE all night, and then fucking I got all kinds of dumb shit was starting to trigger me. I got a fight with somebody in chat. Good morning, Tiff. I got muted because I called him the R word. Excuse me. But he deserved it. So what happened was somebody was in trade. They were buying up like every single instance of this one particular thing that I needed. That sold for 23 chaos, which is kind of, it's not expensive, but it's not super cheap. I mean, yeah, 23 chaos, it is what it is. I mean, at this part in the league, it's pretty cheap, but still. It's 23 chaos, right? And then somebody, like, bought every single one of them up before I could even get them. Every single fucking one of them. And I need them for my build that I have this build I'm trying to make. I spent a lot of time on this, and this is the very last thing I need so that I can actually put my build together and try it. And it's a really cool build. It's this cool, totally different way of looking at, like, Righteous Fire and shit. It's really kick-ass, and I was really stoked about it. I just needed this one thing. And it's 23C usually, and I went to go buy it. And, like, it got snatched out of my hands, and then, like, I couldn't find, and then the rest of them, like, I kept watching the prices go up before I could even buy them. Because somebody bought them all out, and then they were listing them, and then somebody was buying them off the person who was listing them, and then raising the prices of those. Like two people were buying them out. Like, somebody was buying them. You could watch this happen in real time. It was insane. Somebody was buying them. I almost think it was a bot. Somebody was buying them all up faster than anybody can do anything, and then selling them for twice as much. And then somebody was buying those and selling them for 3 times as much. And then when I finally got to where I thought I could get one, it went from 23C to 30. Well, yeah, it started at 23C, and then it went to 32C, and then it went to 90C, and then it went to 125C, and then it was 175C. And the thing is I need to, and these are unidentified, and I need to buy them unidentified. And then, like, I need to buy a couple because I have to, like, you know, unidentify them. They're unidentified, and I need to identify them. To see if it's the one I want, because I can't afford to buy the actual just totally identified ready to go one, because it's like 21 divines, and I'm not going to pay 21 divines for what that does. It is absolutely just, it's all it does is save me 4 skill points, and so I need to buy like 5 of them or whatever, and then unidentify them and hope I hit the right one. And again, the fact that the identified one is like 20 something div is also complete bullshit. It should be like 2 div. It's like, it's so stupid. So someone keeps buying all these things, right? And they keep selling them, and then they keep like buying them up before I can even get them at any price. And they're starting to list them at prices that are so high you can't buy them. And I can't just go farm it, because in order to farm it, I have to fight the hardest boss in the game many times to get lucky enough for her to drop one. And it's like an 8-minute fight. It's so stupid. And I was just like, I don't know where they got them. So it's clearly somebody's not just running this boss a whole bunch of times and posting it. What somebody did was just go through and buy all of them, and they just keep listing them, and someone's buying all of the things that they're listing and jacking the price up, and someone's buying the ones that they're listing and jacking the prices. I think it's 2 or 3 people that keep buying them from each other and like trying to outdo each other. The prices are so high that they're unobtainable. Anyway, what the hell does that have to do with anything? So I'm in chat and I'm complaining about it, as I was like, I can't even buy the thing. Someone's running the market on this particular item, and it's moving so fast I can't even buy it at any price. And then some idiot comes in and is like, "Oh, welcome to the free market, blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "Yeah, but that's not what this is, you fucking idiot. It's not a free market when you can't even buy it at all because someone keeps buying it up and selling." "Oh yeah, yeah, there you go. See, another communist take. You want everything for free." And I'm like, "No, you know, I eventually I did call him the R word, but I was like, no, dude, like that's not even at all what we're talking about. Like somebody is literally buying them. They're buying the entire stock and then raising the prices so fast that you can't even buy them. And somebody else is buying that stock and raising the prices more. Somebody is running the market on the thing. Do you know what that means? It means you can't have access to it at any price until it stops being run. And when it stops being run, it's going to be so high that no one's going to buy it. Okay? And that's what I was trying to explain to this guy. And he kept just doing this stupid, like, meme, you know, and then, like, he, you know how, like, somebody likes to, like, says something that's stupid, and then people pile on because they're in a social situation, and they're like, yeah, everybody pile on the guy who's making sense, even though it's funny because, you know, we're just being, like, trolls. And so that started happening, and I was getting really frustrated because everyone was just like, "Oh yeah, it's just free market, man." It's like, yeah, dude, I know what a free market is, and this isn't it. So yeah, I called the guy an R word, and then I got fucking they banned me from chat for like a half an hour, and I was like, all right, I better leave that game. That's what I was doing before. Yeah. Decided, yeah, let's play Blood Bowl. I was gonna do it anyway, but like that's what I was doing when I was like, oh, look at the time. I guess I better go anyway since I got banned. So it was weird. I didn't even know there was like a moderator like in that particular chat. There's like tons of chats. I don't know why there would be a moderator in that particular. I probably got auto flagged. Anyway, that's that. Outside of all that, I'm having a really, really, really good time playing PoE. Like, I was really surprised. The dumb thing is the league mechanic is really... this happens every time. The best leagues, sometimes, in Path of Exile are the ones where the league mechanic is actually really stupid. But, like, everything else that they did at the same time, like all the updates and all the quality of life things and all the cool shit that they added, like, makes it really good. That's what happened with this one. The league mechanic is actually pretty stupid, but the league itself is amazing. And that actually also happened in another league that everybody really likes, but the mechanic is dumb. I can't remember which one it's it was Arch Nemesis. The actual league of Arch Nemesis was amazing. The actual stuff that happened, but the league itself was awful. So, you know, but that's what's happening here. Like the league, like there's so many new changes. It's actually really fun to play. But the actual league mechanic itself is really boring, and there's like I see no reason for it to go core. It's pointless. It's just all it does is duplicate the shit on top of the map. Like in another, you go through a portal and it's a mirage of what you just did. Like, but I just did that. Well, now you get to do it again. Well, that's not really fun, but that's what it is. Like, okay. And everyone's kind of ignoring that, but there's like new pinnacle bosses, and they redid the whole atlas, and they did all this new shit. And there's all these new items, and that part of it's really fun. I'm having fun with that. So anyway, all that, and plus I made like 7 or 8 builds. I'm like, just dude, I'm making so many builds, and every time I'm working on one, I get another, like I get distracted. There's a rabbit hole, and I'm like, oh, squirrel, and they're like, let's try to make this build. I have like 3 builds that aren't even done being planned, because while I was making one, I got distracted and I was like, oh shit, I could do this, and then uh, it's crazy. That's good, right? That means I'm having a lot of fun, and that's fun. But it's time for Blood Bowl. So we'll stop talking about Path of Exile like I do every time we start playing Blood Bowl. Are you ready for Blood Bowl? And you on the YouTubes, we'll skip to this moment, and I'll even put. What I do when I post these on the YouTube is I put a little thing in the comment section that says it's a link to skip all this bullshit part that I do right here every time I stream, where my little monologue of whatever this that I have to say, and it's a skip to gameplay or something like that, and that skips us to, so you don't have to listen through all my bullshit, and that skips us into this. How you doing, Mike? Everybody seems happy. We're playing Ogres. Holy shit. That's going to be fun. Well, that's going to be good or bad. I'm not sure. I haven't figured that out yet. All right. Let's see. Where did it go? All right. So the ogres. There's 5 ogres. And there's 6 nobblers or 7 nobblers. I don't know. This one's just like, apparently they don't like the number 12. So they have a total of 12, which is good because they're going to get squished. Do we have enough tackle? I hope we have enough tackle. I think we have tackle. But they have 5 ogres. That's a pretty big deal. They only have 2 rerolls, so it shouldn't be too hard. But they're going to get some inducements. They're going to steal our rerolls. You know, the typical thing. They're like 900 points like under us, so they're going to get a lot of stuff. I know, I'm ready. You guys are ready? Is everybody ready? You ready to play some Blood Bowl? You want me to look over the team? Get you guys caught up? Silver Bullet is at 81 points. She needs all of the points to get her next level. I am 6 away. Stinky White Noise is 3 away. Mike is 9 away. Beer Code Z is 7 away. Cran, just 1 point. Grimmy is a long ways to go. Cran Zombie. Where's Odin? Odin even has a long way to go. All right, well, anyway, let's do it. Holy crap. So they took Bomber, Nabla. Is Nabla a chainsaw? I don't remember who Nabla is. They're stealing our rerolls. They're taking 4 more rerolls, and they're just taking all of the things. They steal 1 reroll for this half, leaving us 6 because we have all of kinds of rerolls. That's a bit intimidating. But most of them don't have block. And most of us do. And that's huge. Yep, they did take the chainsaw. Alright. Alright. Here comes the kick. We gotta remember to look behind these guys because these are so small that you actually can't see them sometimes behind the ogre, and you will make mistakes because of it. Oh, it's very sunny. -1 to pass the ball. Okay, well, he avoided my tackle. He's gonna cage up with the chainsaw? That's weird. That dude's getting crushed. Plus, they have to roll bonehead every time they throw a block or something. Grimmy. Knocked out. It was the bomber going for it to stand next to the ball for no reason. And jacks himself up in the process. Leaves it wide open for us. We're going to go get some play out of that. Actually. Let's go ahead and put a zone on this little guy. We have tackle. Then we'll put a zone on these little guys. Oh, that was a dodge. Oops. Alright. We're going to blitz. Because these are strength 1. So we're going to get a 3-die blitz with silver bullet on this guy. We have block. And he doesn't. She gets a casualty. That's 83 points. And I bet you can't guess what's next. She's going to go pick up the ball. Oh, she failed. She failed to go for it even with sure feet. Wow. That sucks. Chainsaw picking up a low. Now that's not legal. It is in this version of the game, but technically on tabletop back in the day you could not pick up the ball with somebody with chainsaw. Because you had a chainsaw. You can't have the ball and a chainsaw. Same with the ball and chain guy. Beer Code Z is injured. Holy shit. Oh, he's done for the day though. He regenerates it. He's back. Durability is the name of the Necro game. Stinky White Noise takes a hit. Well, I mean, we'll start off with this. I have tackle. I do have tackle. There's a casualty. For this 3-die block. There's a casualty. Old Mike gets a casualty. That's a strength 2 one. Tiff is going to blitz this guy. Because he's chainsaw and he has the ball. That's a casualty. Tiff up to 85 points already. I'm gonna leave her there because I'm gonna pick up the ball with Odin. Because he's better to pick up the ball. He's 2+. And we're gonna run him downfield and maybe get Odin some points for once. This guy is boneheaded, so there is no tackle zone here. So he's going to put a zone on this little guy. He's going to dodge over here and then dodge some more. Put a zone on this guy. Oh, maybe not. Again, he's on a roll with the team. Yeah. Well, and Nobblers are they're like, I think their armor is 5. And Werewolf has like, he has Mighty Blow, so that makes it a 4. So he's breaking armor on a 4+. And the Wolves have Claw, which is basically like Mighty Blow as well, but can stack with Mighty Blow to make it more effective. Bonk. Is he gonna blitz the werewolf? No. Oh, he failed his blitz over here. Alright. Well, I mean, you know. Odin with the touchdown. Not gonna fuck around and get, lose the touchdown. And it's 1-0. And the bomber gets sent off. And the chainsaw's already gone. So all of his secret weapons are gone by turn 4. Cheering fans. And he fails to pick up the ball. He re-rolls it. with his many stolen rerolls. Three dice. 3-die pow with the ogre blitz on the zombie. Man, they are just, they have it out for the zombies, I'm telling you. Oof. Boneheads trying to hit a zombie. And this one, Bonehead's trying to hit Mike. And that's good because those tackle zones are free now. Which means this blitz, because there's no one back there, right? Okay, this blitz should be pretty fun. I'm gonna go put a zone on. 1, 2. Oh, I don't even need to do that because there's no fucking tackle zone there. Shit, I could have blitzed. I could have blitzed with the werewolf. Oh well. Too late now. Already blitzed. Let's go ahead and move silver, roll it up. Let's get some free reign movement, taking advantage of the missing tackle zones as much as we can. This should be a 2-die block, and it is. We're gonna re-roll that. Come on, pal. Oh, I missed the scoring. Yep. It was Odin. You got the big points. You got the big boy points. I'm gonna dodge with not head and see if we can't put another hit on this guy. This only works because that other guy's boneheaded. Otherwise, it would be a 1-die block. His tackle zone doesn't count because he failed his bonehead check. That's the problem when you have a bunch of big guys on your team. If they have to roll to do something because they're very stupid or whatever or boneheaded, and they fail, well, they stand around doing nothing. There's a lot of rolling to do things. It's kind of like the vampire team when you bloodlust. You just can't have too many of them or it just destroys the whole, like you just can't do anything because everyone's standing around with their thumb up their butt. It's worse on the vampires, on the vampires though. Because often they have to leave the pitch if they fail a bloodlust. And it ends the turn often if they have to leave the pitch. There's a pow on old Mike by a blitzing ogre. Ouch. But he did burn the blitz. And that was important because that means he can't blitz again for this turn. Julia Roberts gets pushed. Boneheads re-rolls the bonehead. Doesn't have block. Look at that. That just worked out all kinds of good in their favor. All right. Let's move. This guy over here. It does seem like that, doesn't it? How many of errors? What's up, Ara? Yeah, we're playing some ogres and you know, little snot fuckers. Sneaky White always throwing a block, 3-die block right ahead and gets, come on, I'm gonna re-roll it just for sympathy because getting a push on that just feels bad. There you go. Normally, re-rolling a hit like that isn't really responsible, but, you know. We're doing all right. And we're knocking a lot of people out. Look at the box already. It's turn 5. We're already putting people in the box. Comes the Blitz with puppy power on the Nobbler, getting a 3 die and then probably a 2. Gets the 3. I will take the block because he does not have it. Knocks him out. That way I don't have to follow. The ball pops free and goes where? Over there. Where I will stand next to it. But I don't want to pick it up in a zone. Because I'm not ready to end the turn. We'll do a 2-die block on this guy. There's a POW. Are we getting our asses kicked? No, they are. Not on the scoreboard, but like this is their injury box. And we don't have an injury box right now. We're the ones doing the ass kicking. Let's try to pick it up with him in the zone. And he does. Interesting. That's kind of a bait move too, because he's totally gonna go after it. Yep. 10 stream streak. Look at you. And they're picking their bodies up off the floor. Here comes the Blitz, which he fails because he had to dodge with an Ogre. And he's re-rolling the dodge with the Ogre. Oh, he gets it. Gets the POW. And the ball goes somewhere crazy that he can't get to. Oh, maybe he can. Look at that. Look at that. What an ambitious little shit. There's a double skull. Actually, that's going to help us a lot. Because we're going to move this guy over here. We're going to blitz this guy to push him out of the way. No, actually, we don't want to blitz because we want to blitz with him. We're going to stand him up. I guess we're going to throw the... Well, shit. The problem is... if I push him this way, he could still stay... He could still fuck the werewolf up. Let me rethink this. Hold on. Sneaky White Noise throwing a 3-die block. Oh shit. You don't have tackle. That's alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tiff is just gonna blitz this guy straight up, so we don't have to worry about this down here that much. There we go. We have a reroll. Go for it twice. Rerolled, pick up the ball. Does. And then this guy's gonna stand here so that if he gets up, it's gonna be like 3 dice against if he throws a block. And then we're gonna move this guy over here. And now we're gonna deal with this fucker. But we're gonna do it proper like. We're gonna proper fuck him with the werewolf. Rigged. And then, okay, Garth. Here we go. Zombie takes a hit. Cran zombie. He lives to see another day, though. Fear code Z takes a hit. But he has the stand firm and the block. And he runs away from Ara, who's going to reapply the zone. This guy's still on his face? Shit. Alright, let's make sure that we can... how are we going to do that? I fucked it up. Let's just do it this way. Let's send him packing. Wow, we didn't send him out because we had a block. Alright, well, Tiff's going to score yet another touchdown for 88 points. What term is that? 7? Yep. Maybe we get lucky and we get a blitz and we get another fucking bite of the apple this half. Come on, blitz. Throw a rock. Alright. Well, at least we can beat some people up. He's putting his... See, he ran up the... Well, actually, it doesn't matter because it's not a troll. Never mind. I was going to say something, but it actually wasn't true, so... So bully my last. Alright, he tries to pick up the ball, he fails, he rerolls it, and succeeds. To no avail because he can't do anything with it. 3-die block, pow on the zombie once again. The reign of terror on the zombies. You're just the muscle? I mean, you have strip ball too. But yeah, tackle would be great. Tackle, I think we had, didn't we talk about that? Tackle would be your next skill, for sure. And then Mighty Blow. Or Mighty Blow and Tackle, it's up to you. Either way, Tackle will probably be a little better, but only against agility teams. There's a casualty. Cran zombie. Right. Let's see if we can't get old Mike some points. I'm gonna blitz this guy. Another death. Dude, Mike is a killer. He's killed 3 people in 2 games. Or maybe 3 games. That's a casualty. That's right. Grammy, what's up? 2-die block. Is there anybody else we can beat up? Yes, we can still beat that guy up. We need a zone on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we can use Gargremy, in fact. We'll throw the hit since he's here. 2-die POW on the ogre. And that's that half. Yeah, Mike, you keep killing players on the other team. It's pretty crazy. All right, we are receiving now against this team. What the hell are we going to do? I think we're going to do this. And we're going to do that. Put Odin in position. Knothead needs some points, but we'll get there. You put that guy there. He keeps taking all my fucking block guys off the pitch. All my zombies. And putting the no point zombies on the pitch. But I want to use my skilled players. That's why I have them. That's why I skilled them up. I didn't skill them up so they can sit on the fucking sideline. All right. Here we go. Second half. Get the ref. That means we get a free bribe. If we want to foul somebody at some point, we might be able to pull that off. That's not great, but it's not horrible. I'm actually gonna follow. Nudie gets casualty. I thought it was a skill, but I forgot he already got it. Got a little overly excited there for a second. Is there a fucking dude behind him? No, okay. Grammy's gonna move up here. We're gonna get a 2-die block from Beer Code Z. Because that guy has guard and that shit's annoying. And we're gonna start framing our cage. I think we're gonna do it right here. Because we're gonna bust through. Because I have Dauntless. Which gives me a 2 dice against someone who has more strength than I do. Well, it gives me an equal strength, and then I have an assist against somebody stronger than me. And then for the back of the cage, we'll move these guys. We'll put Tiff in the middle. Have this guy play the side. And let's go pick up the ball. Now, again, we have a -1 to passing, so we're not going to pass until we have to. Do I have a reroll? I do have a reroll. We are going to go for it to get closer. Downfield. Okay. Bottom of the 9th. Any boneheads on the blitz? Beating up Nudie. He takes it and he rolls over. Wow, that was not very productive on his half. Since passing is a -1, we're gonna hand it off. And we're gonna do that right now. Handoff means you can stand next to him and you can just receive. You can give it to him instead of having to pass it, and then that allows you to pass if you need to later. Because you can only pass once, but you can hand off once and pass once per drive. You have to be different people though. All right. Are we gonna do this? No, we're gonna do this. Tiff. Now this is why we call it a one-turn touchdown. Tiff is going to score a touchdown from the scrimmage line, provided she gets her go for it. And she does. That's insane. This is why movement on a werewolf is insane. It's so insane. And I say that every time, and I'll continue to say it every time. It's insane. Now, they used to have very long legs. Well, they still do, but they changed what it did. It used to allow you to move one more square. And also -1 when catching the ball or something, like, because you could leap in the air. I don't remember what it was. But they got rid of it because people were literally scoring from behind the scrimmage line with it. They would you just give them the ball and they would just run up and score. Because it would give the gutter runners just enough to do that. Right. All right, so I'm good with the setup. Quick snap. They get to move one square, but they don't. And he fails to pick up the ball, and he re-rolls it and secures it. Ogre throwing a block. Does not have block. And this, my friends, this is what we call capitalizing on stupidity. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. I just want to make sure nobody behind him. Okay. I don't even need the extra zone, but it's just there. 5, 6, 7. And we're going to blitz with puppy power on the guy with the ball. 3 die block, and I have block. Boom. Go for it twice to pick up the ball. I'll try it. Reroll the pickup. 3+. Fails. Oh no. But we have 3 people down here and they only got the 1. They're going to have to try to do shit. He's going to try to get one of his ogres down here. See how he's running it? Look at this bench, by the way. Look at that. He only has ogres and the one guy. And look, he did pick up the ball anyway. Holy shit. Look at that bench, man. Bonk. That is crazy. See the little hospital sign? That's 8. Well, I mean, let's see. Everyone's got to get up. I'm going to throw the block. 3 dice. He has dodge and sidestep. He doesn't have dodge. Does he not have dodge? Oh, Mike has tackle. Right, negates the dodge. Haha. Okay, so now the question is, does Tiff go pick up the ball, or do I go pick up the ball? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If she does it, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go for it. It's so crazy. You're so fast, Tiff. It's insane. You are always the eligible fucking runner. Two plus, go for it. And touchdown, Tiff. I think it's the 3rd or 4th of the game. I think it's the 3rd, right? Tiff's doing the Al Bundy. Oh, I'm supposed to. I'm not supposed to do anything, right? Okay. Good job. Oh, I didn't do anything. I was told not to do anything so that you can ban them. Last time. Oh. Okay. Did you just deny him, or you didn't ban him? All right. It's all good. They are banned. Okay. Throw a rock. Julia Roberts got hurt by a rock. Oh no. Oh, just knocked out. She'll be fine. They managed to pick up a ball in the zone, but they happened to pick it up right next to Stinky White Noise, who has strip ball, which means she can take the ball on a push. Or knock it out of his hands anyway. Grummy got stunned. That guy boneheaded. Beating up on the zombies again. Nudie takes a hit. On his face. Old Mike's about to take one in the chops. He's good though. He got a little aggressive on this one. I guess he got tired of all his people in the box. Want a little retribution, but it matters not. Stinky White Noise is going to throw a block straight ahead. 3 dice, and she has strip ball, so the ball is going free. She has block. The ball is popped free. And wouldn't you know who was standing next to the ball? Jesus fucking Christ. This is so stupid. Tiff goes and picks up the ball. Oh, she failed. Pick it up. Reroll. 2 plus. 3 plus. See, she is Al Bundy. Are we gonna go for? Are we? Let's do it. We got the 3 go for it. You got the sure feet for a reason. All right, next turn you're gonna score. There's nothing they can do about it. It's literally Al Bundy. I'm gonna dodge, even though I don't have dodge, because I don't want this guy hitting me and doing the mighty blow thing. This means that our team's gonna be murdered next game, probably. You know how it is, like you get all the good stuff and then and the game's like, all right, that's enough of that shit. If Lenny, Ghoul, Bud Bundy, then no. Tiff's not my mom. No. Am I Mr. Darcy? That's funny. I'm more like Buck. All right. And to nobody's surprise, Tiff scores her 4th touchdown of the game, pulling in Al Bundy. The sad part is, her next skill is 176 points, so she's still gonna need like I don't know, like 75 points or whatever to get her next skill. Where are you at? You're at 97 of 176. I mean, you're getting there. 5 or 6 more games like this, and you might just have it. Probably. Maybe we'll get a blitz and we'll get another one. Brilliant coaching. They only have the one oh. They only have the one guy, so actually this is more like taking candy from a baby at this point. Repeatedly. Malicious Me is knocked out. Oh, I didn't swap out my zombies for my block ones. But that's okay. You did some of them. I just want to get my next skill. I know, dude. I want you. I'm waiting. I've been trying for you to get your next skill for so long. Your problem is you can't move to the end zone in 2 turns without going for it. And we only have 2 turns left. So if you trip, that's it. But you can definitely throw a block or something, but we need to blitz that guy, so maybe you can you blitz that guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can blitz that guy here. Because you have strip ball. You just can't score a touchdown. Because you're too far away. But you got your casualty. You are now 1 point from a skill. Which means if you go for it twice and pick up the ball, you could score next turn and get your skill. Let's try it. We have a reroll. Fuck it. And you do. All right. Well, let's make sure she doesn't get hit. Looks like Ara might just have earned her skill. Let's see. We need Mike in on this. We need somebody here. That was supposed to be 2 die, but I fucked it up. We're gonna dodge. It's not gonna matter. Still gonna dodge because we don't want to be in the tackle zone of a fucking ogre. I was gonna hope to put a zone over here, but it's not gonna do anything. He's gonna try to blitz you. He boneheads, wasted the blitz. There you go, Ara. You just got your skill. It's that easy. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stinky white noise with a touchdown. 16 of 16 and earns a skill. Bro. The reward for winning is 40 years of selling women's shoes in Chicago strip mall. That's right, dude. That women. Al Bundy was very clear about that. That's right. We still have to finish the game, though. We're going to swap out the werewolves with zombies because we don't get a turn. They get a turn to smack. So we're going to take everybody who doesn't have to be on the line away from them beating us up for the 1 turn. They get basically three hits. This is pretty standard in Blood Bowl and tabletop. When they have 1 turn left and you don't have any turns left, and you don't want to lose your team, since there's nothing you can do offensively, you move everybody in a safe location. The rules state you must have 3 people on the line, and that's it. And so you do. And you have to have 11 people on the field. So that's it. And then he's going to beat these 3 up. Here's the blitz. 3 dice on the zombie, probably. No, it's still, yeah, 3 dice. Gets the POW. 3 dice because 2 of them have guard, actually. This is why we moved all the important players off the line. See? We prevent shit like that. And that's the game. Oh wait, he gets to go pretend to do something. Hold on. He's gonna go try to pick up the ball for no reason. He doesn't. He re-rolls it. He fails because he's an ogre. And that's the end of the game. Good job, guys. 6-0. 6-0. Look at that. And we got full cash. We got a full. Holy crap! Now I'm fucking scared. Who the hell are we playing next? Now I'm worried. We got 6-0 full cash. Some random zombie that we got for free. Got the MVP. And sneaky white noise with the skill. You ready for this? So you said you wanted tackle or mighty blow? And either one is fine. Let's roll it and see what we get. Bum, ba, ba, ba. Let's go. Tackle or mighty blow. Or something else, but those are the two I would take. So tackle means that if they have dodge, when you hit them, instead of the dodge roll becomes a POW. So they, like on the dice, there's POW and there's POW dodge. And if you have dodge and it rolls POW dodge, then you get to, it's a push. But if you have tackle, the POW dodge becomes a regular POW. So you basically get more chances to knock them over. Also, if they use their dodge skill to dodge away from you, they don't get to re-roll it because you have tackle. So that's what tackle means. The tackle is really good against agility players. Tackle's a really good skill for that. Mighty blow is, just to clarify, mighty blow is add +1 to the armor or injury roll when you hit them. So when you hit a player and you cause an injury if you beat their armor. So you want to roll. This allows you to break their armor easier by 1. And if you break their armor, then this applies to the injury roll. I think maybe it's just the armor and then the injury is the claw now. They changed it. Either way, mighty blow's good, tackle's good. They're both equally as good. For a blitzer, I would take both. Take one now, take the other later. Whatever you want to do. You could take something completely different if you want. I don't care. Do you want the tackle? Final. Okay. Tackle it is. There you go. Look at that. Block, strip ball, tackle. And then the next thing you should take after this, I would take mighty blow. Because then you're doing all of that and you're doing it with some authority. Mighty blow is like the extra icing on the cake. It's like I'm punching you and you're staying down kind of thing. Good job. Buy a player. Who are we missing? Oh, that's right. We lost a flesh golem. We still can't afford to replace him. 110k. We lost the flesh golem on on Sunday. All right. So, we'll save our money. And we'll get the next one. And the next, oh, here we go. So now our next opponent is the Bloody Ravens, the Undead team. Now they have mummies. They only have 2. But they are mummies. And they have a whole bunch of zombies. Like we have zombies. And they have whites. They have 2 whites and we have 2 whites. So they have 3 ghouls. But they don't have werewolves. And they have skeletons. So the difference between the undead team and the necromantic team is the necromantic team has the 2 werewolves and the flesh golems and no skeletons. And can only take 2 ghouls, I think. The undead team can take 4 ghouls. They have 2 mummies. They have whites, skeletons, and zombies. We have just zombies, and they have skeletons and zombies. Their skeletons can move one movement faster than a zombie, but has less armor. Anyway, so they have 4 ghouls. Oh, all right. Yeah, we are definitely outskilling these guys though, so it's not going to be that bad. The big thing to watch out for is the mummies. Whites are pretty good, but the mummies are really like, yeah. Mummies are scary. Let's put it that way. Mummies are stronger than flesh golems. Let's see. They have 700 points. They're probably going to take a chainsaw, and they're going to steal our rerolls. And they're probably going to take like 2 more. And they took the stab skeleton. They're stealing rerolls and taking 4 more and a Bloodweiser bid. Yeah, we're going to put in a little work on this, but we should be okay. As long as we avoid the mummies, we'll be okay, I think. All right. Let's get everybody rearranged. We're swapping out our skilled zombies. Putting the unskilled zombies on the bench where they belong. Do our typical setup. And here's the kick. Boop. Brilliant coaching. We get an extra reroll for the half. That's good because they stole some. They have 9 of 8. That's funny. Now, the mummies can only move 3, I think, so that's not a big deal. He just tried to use a stab on me and it failed, and then he just tried to dodge away with his other stab guy. Or, no, what is that guy? Oh, with his ghoul. Not having a good start. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to beat up the stab guy. We're going to put a zone on this white. 2-die block. Block this zombie. Block this or this ghoul. We need the ghoul out of the way. He's got just enough people here to fuck up my little plan. Because that's going to have to be a 1-die block. Oh, we can move. Actually, we can move Tiff over here. Hold on. She moves fast. Alright. It's still not going to work too well, but it makes it a little better. Nope. We got fucked. Alright. Fine. I had a plan, and now it's all fucked up. We're gonna blitz this guy. Why's that 1-die? Why is that 1-die? Oh, because he's... Never mind. I'm stupid. Because I'm stupid, that's why. There we go. I'd set up the 2-die block, but I set it up on the wrong set. Okay. R's gonna dodge to get away from that shit. I'm gonna re-roll it. 3+. Good. Let's see what happens. Now he could run his ghoul down here, and then try to have that ghoul give it to him, but it's gonna be it's gonna take a lot, and he's not. See, he's not smart enough to do that. What we need to do is probably take out the ghouls, and then the rest of the team's pretty fucked. Oh, we also have to worry about that stab guy. Lucky motherfucker. The 1-die blocks. All fucking day. Alright. He's here. He's here. Got that guy. He actually did a really good job of fucking me. I'm pretty surprised. Alright, let's take the stab guy. There we go. Done. He regenerates, of course. Motherfucker. Gonna be a lot of bashy on this game. A lot of bashy. I'm not gonna do it. We have to push him. There we go. That guy was fucking me up. Now we can move this guy. That took like way too long to just to do what I was trying to do, which is just to clear this zone out here. I couldn't get the 2-die block. I had to shuffle a bunch of stuff around. Jesus. Can I buy a POW? What the hell, dude? Oh my god. I was gonna blitz with puppy power, but now I'm just gonna stand him up. This shit's all fucking stupid. 1, 2... Wait. Is that me? That's him. I'm being dumb. Alright. We're gonna try this fucking stupid ass one die fucking shit over here because I don't know, man. It's getting desperate. There we go. We got lucky. Look at that. And Tiff, once again, ends up within scoring range with the ball. After also blitzing the guy and taking the ball and doing all of the other work. Yeah, it is a little tough. Anytime you play a team that's similar to yours, it's pretty rough. But it's fun. It's challenging. Keep you on your toes. I don't know if he probably has a blitz with the Ghoul. I think he's gonna blitz with this Ghoul right here. Yep, he is. But she hangs on because she has all the things. That's what happens when you have like almost 100 points. You end up with all the things. All right, turn 3. Did I block? No, we're doing all this to free Odin. Was it a dodge? Wait, I thought that was my guy. How did he get a white over there? What? Okay, I'm confused. I thought that was us for some reason. Jesus Christ. It's also confusing playing the other team. Well, that changes everything. My whole strategy was based off the fact that guy was mine and that was his. Oops. We do have a reroll. Oh, come on. 2+. There we go. Because I was going to blitz that guy. So Tiff didn't have to dodge. Okay, there we go. 2-die block. All we need is the push. We get the frenzy. I have tackle. And just like that, you ready? You ready for this? You ready? This goes 100 points. Touchdown. Oh yeah, 100 points, man. Crazy. Now you need 76 more points for a skill. That last one's a motherfucker every time. That's a lot of work. All right, he's gonna pull that bullshit, and we're gonna have to do some funky stuff. Here's the kick. Throw a rock. Barrett the Embalmed and Old Mike suffer an injury. Uh-oh. Just stunned though. You're fine. It wasn't a real injury. It's just, you just got stunned. The rocks, there's an equal opportunity crowd, or they threw a rock at each player. One player from each team. That was a coordinated effort. See, they have an agility goal too. It's like we do. 3-die block on the zombie. That's a lot of work to block a zombie, man. That's, I'm just saying. There's a lot of effort he put in to block that zombie. Like, I do not like that zombie. Stand firm. Boom. I'm not going anywhere. And I have block. That's why you get flesh golems block, because they're amazing walls. Okay, so now we're in a little bit of a pickle. Not really, but like a little bit of one. Let's see. We're gonna get her, make her way down here in case I fuck things up. Just gonna go for it twice and stand next to the ghoul. Oh shit. Or not. That's why Aura's there. It's gonna try to cage up. That's right. Two-die block on puppy power. Knocked out. Oh shit. I'm napping. One die block on Nudie. Another one die block on Cran Zombie. This guy's one die blocking all day long. Two die block on the Flesh Golem. Stand firm. Well, we're going to get him back up because that's what they do. And we're going to get him back up because that's what he does. And old Mike's gonna go put a zone on this guy to keep him from doing too much. And Gremmy's gonna go put a zone on that zombie and keep him in check. Look at, he's got a, look at that, he's got a mummy. What the fuck is he doing with a mummy in a backfield? What the hell is this? He moves 3. That's disgustingly stupid. I don't even, why would you do that? That's so dumb. 1, 2, 3. Nope, that's not gonna work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna put a zone on here, at least to negate his zone. I'm still not gonna be able to blitz right, but I can blitz this guy. Tiff's gonna blitz this guy. And then it'll put her on that guy. Yeah, we'll take the block. And now she's like on the guy. So that next time she can just push him out of bounds or something. Let's get Knothead into some shit. Over here. And he falls on his face, but he goes for it. We reroll to go for it, and he still falls on his face. Hey, we tried. Knothead needs block. Knothead part due, actually. The original Knothead died on Sunday. Or I know actually he was retired because he got injured. That's what it was. It was like an agility 2 or Ghoul or something. It was just really stupid. That's what it was. So he's gonna get up. He's fine. 2-die block straight ahead. That's a POW. And now there's a zone on this fucker. And Aura, who has strip ball, is going to blitz him. And move here, because of course now the ball's in it. Actually, that's Mike. That's us. Never mind. The ball's not in a shitty spot. What's in a shitty spot is that mummy. Kind of a shady spot, actually. Ara's gonna pick up the, or I mean, Tiff's gonna pick up the ball. And score a fucking touchdown. Are you kidding me? You're so fast, dude. What is this? This is crazy. Oh my god. I feel like I'm playing an elf team. 103 points. She was at 81 points when we started playing today. That's fucking nuts, dude. It is. I don't know, it's just everything just keeps coming together. Yep. Fingers in the air. I disabled the music from the YouTube thing, so the people see me dancing around or something on YouTube. Don't know what the fuck's going on. We're listening to, like, we got these little cuts of music that are playing, and you don't get to hear them anymore because I keep getting copyright struck on them. On these little fucking... So that was Little John. Snap your fingers. I could do this. You guys want... Do you want me to put the chat up? Or is it distracting? Let me know what you think. If you want the chat up or you want it off. Alright. Ara's gonna throw a block. Yeah, it's just there for... You can kind of see it. It's not in the middle of the screen or anything. That's just why I set it up like that a long time ago. But we had turned it off, I think, for PoE. I think it was too distracting for PoE, is what it was. Because there was already so much shit going on the screen, you couldn't see what was happening on PoE anyway. That wasn't helping. How am I gonna do this? I can't believe you put the fucking mummy down here again. That's so stupid. There's a casualty. For puppy power. Puts me at 48 points of 51. I'm one touchdown away from a skill. Do one. I guess we'll just do some one die blocks. Here goes Mike. Hits that zombie. And Grimmy gets 2 dice now because he gets the assist. Look, I have Vend or something? Or we just didn't follow? He regenerates. Alright. No, I guess it's okay to have it up. That way people aren't like, you're just talking, like, you know, people can see that I'm actually talking to somebody. I'm not just talking to myself. Me and my 14 imaginary friends in my head. Look at that. Look at that cage, dude. Is that a cage or what? Oh my god. Mummy cage. Is he gonna dodge with a zombie or something? Like, how are you gonna follow that up? That's crazy. Where's the other one? Didn't we do... Oh, yeah, that was out. Okay. Double skull? Wow, that guy got lucky. I'm gonna beat up that ghoul, man. There we go. I'm gonna beat up this zombie. Gotta beat up this white. There we go. Now we're starting to clean house a little bit. I'm gonna beat up this white. Maybe not. Oh, maybe so. We can move him over here. Two dice. He has dodge. Why is that a dodge? Oh, that guy's there. Damn. All right, let's get Tiff downfield. For some inevitability. Oh, this is turn 8. Oh shit, I didn't even realize what turn it was. I'm just wasting time. Oh fuck. Sorry. Here's the blitz. I didn't even realize it was turn 8. I would have ended the thing already. He has block, we have block, everybody has block. Fine. I'm sitting here setting up for some play and it's like, no, it's already the half. Ain't getting no more points, dude. Alright. They steal 3 rerolls from us in the second half. We are receiving now against the undead team. How are we gonna do this? We're gonna use a flesh golem. And we're going to use stinky white noise. And we're going to swap in our block zombies because they keep taking them out for some goddamn reason. And it's really fucking annoying. Quit taking my fucking goddamn zombies out. They're skilled for a reason. Okay. Let's go here. And Odin with the ball. Everyone got all quiet now that he put the chat up. Right. Of course. Thanks, guys. now you're making me look fucking crazy. It's fine before. All right, I'm just messing with you. All right, so here's the we're gonna throw the 2 die here. Nobody, don't worry about it. It's all good, man. I'm gonna re-roll this, even though I probably shouldn't, because I really want to block that guy. All right. I was gonna cage up, but I kind of fucked it up. All right, Odin, let's go pick up the ball. Julia Roberts. He does. He, she, it. And we'll go ahead and throw a pass because that's what he does. Quick pass. And Tiff gets it. And that's another point for Julia Roberts for completion. That's a 1 die block. That's a 1 die block. So we're gonna leave those. That should have been an injury at least. Let me kill someone. We're trying. You gotta put some mojo in it, man. You gotta will this stuff to happen. Three die block gets the push. Holy crap. Mike just got punched in the face. Grand Zombie knocked out. Look at that. He's all fucking playing good and shit. He's all being serious. What kind of crap is that? I'm gonna move this guy. I was hoping to do a little bit more than move him, but that's fine. And you just need him out of the way. And then I need... We're gonna blitz with Cody. He's gonna go over here and push this guy onto the side because he has stand firm so he can lock him in. It's not really what I wanted to do. It's not quite working out the way I had planned though, because I'm not knocking the people over that I wanted to knock over. So my blitz isn't going to work too well. But we'll see. Blitzing with puppy power. Wait a minute. We gotta lock that guy up first. Alright, blitzing with puppy power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 dice. Oh, we already used the blitz. We used it on Cody. What am I thinking? I wasn't thinking. Alright. In that case, we're going to move puppy power here. And we're just going to move Tiff straight up right here. There. Now she's in scoring range no matter what happens. And for some reason he's moving his mummies that way, and I'm okay with that. Just keep moving them away. I don't know why you decided to move your mummies completely away from the action, but again, works for me. Okay, he pushes. How the fuck did he pull that off? He's still in scoring range. Alright. 2 die block here. Hoping to knock him out of bounds, but that'll have to work. This guy needs to get moved because he's now fucking a problem. Kind of trapped us in our own cage, but I'm trying to figure out how to fix that. I need to put a zone on him. Wow, what a shitty move. I have this plan, but it all requires this guy getting hit. And I don't know how the hell we're going to hit him. Alright, well the one die is going to have to work. Come on, I need to push. That's all I need. There we go. Oh, he already did his thing. Shit, that's not going to work. That's even worse. I'm going to have to dodge into a zone. I have to dodge into 2 zones. Yeah, fuck, that's stupid. We'll do the one die block here. That works too. That worked. I was just trying to avoid a one die block. And then I ended up having to do a one die block, so it was stupid. Alright, we got that out of the way. Tiff is going to take the ball and run all the way down and score a touchdown. I hope. And does! Tiff, look at that. Touchdown. 3-0. It's a bit ridiculous at this point, isn't it, folks? That's okay. We're getting lucky because when we face like another, like, I'm certain we are going to face a team that is going to knock our dick in the dirt pretty soon because it always happens that way. We're doing good, but like we can't rest on our laurels too much because Nuffle finds a way, you know. Nuffle finds a way. It's okay to be happy. Just be cautiously happy. Dude, I would be shitting my pants right now. Like, oh my god. Oh no, pouring rain. What? That fucks up the go for it, I think. Oh no, it's a -1 to catch, intercept, or pick up the ball. Okay. It's the blizzard that fucks up the go for it. That's what it is. We could use some fucking rain. Zombies getting beat up all over the place. They keep trying to knock Cody down. He's like, no. I am the bear. I'm gonna put some zones on some people. Move Mike up. Move me up. We're gonna blitz with Aura on the Ghoul here. She has block, he has block. And we're gonna move Tiff as far downfield as we can get. Alright. The Knucklehead's gonna go put a zone on some shit. Or not head. Whatever the fuck his name is. Alright. Interesting game. It rained, it got all quiet and shit. All somber. Oh, it's raining. That's all kinds of fucked up down there. Alright. Ours gonna throw this 2-die block here. Well, I figure out what the fuck we're gonna do. This dude's gonna get in this fucker's zone, so he can't help down here. Not ahead going for some perns. Two-die block on this guy going down that way. I think I have an idea. I kind of think. It hurt a little bit. 2-die block here. Of course, is a fucking push, because why wouldn't it be? We will move Mike down here to secure that. This is risky. We have a reroll. We're gonna dodge because we have dodge into a zone. And oh, I was gonna blitz. I didn't mean to. I double clicked it. Well, I fucked that up. I didn't get the blitz because I moved first. And you have to declare blitz before you move. But if you do the whole thing and click on it, it automatically selects the blitz as opposed to you having to like menu the blitz. And I fucked up, so it didn't menu the blitz, so we didn't get the blitz. So I'm not sure what the hell's gonna happen. That's gonna suck. Yes, the dodge. He does not have tackle. But wow, he doesn't even push you into the... I would have pushed you into the mummy so the mummy gets a chance to throw a hit, but he didn't. Which is really stupid. And I'm okay with that. It saved your ass big time, Tiff. AI fucked up in a big way. Which is good. Non-hit gets pushed. Good eye block here. Keeps getting pushed, dude. It's turn 14. Keep fucking up my fucking play. I'm actually going to put this guy on the side because it's going to be kind of hard to knock him out of bounds from over here. But if he does, it's bait anyway, so... It's, you know... Sometimes you need to bait some shit. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not to be confused with quiet baiting. Go away baiting from Idiocracy. All right. I'm not gonna do the blitz here. Am I gonna do the blitz here? No, because I can get the 1-die blitz. But that's bad. Did this guy already moved? Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. I can do the 1-die blitz. I do have the block, but I don't want to get blitzed into the fucking mummy. But I need to move this guy to do anything, so let's do this first. We get the POW. And that's a casualty for Tiff. Picks up an extra 2 points. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. No. What do we do it like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter. Either way, I'm still fucked. Unless I get the POW. And then I'm gonna dodge. Because I don't want to stand next to the fucking mummy. There. So now, even though the ball is free, he's stunned. So he can't get it next turn. The mummy might try to pick it up because he's the only person who can at this point, and he's going to fail. He's probably going to try to dodge with one of these whites over here to pick up the ball. But either way, he's kind of trapped. So we'll just see what happens. It's a very weird play. Getting food, have you on the phone. All right. Well, you're probably going to score a touchdown in the next minute or two. If everything goes to plan. Like, oh, one of those again? Pfft, whatever. He dodged 3 times to go pick up the ball and failed. Now the problem is we have this stupid mummy who's kind of, he's blocking everything. Like, he's in the way. We're gonna put a zone. I guess we're gonna have to blitz the mummy to get him out of the way, which is really fucked up. So that's 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna use puppy power because he has frenzy. 2 dice on the mummy with frenzy, and all the things. What is that? What is it rerolling? What is it saying? Dauntless? Oh, I don't need Dauntless. I couldn't read what it said. I was in a bad spot. All right, that's good. And now it's a -1 to pick up the ball is what I'm worried about. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus pickup, but she has a reroll. And she does. And like a fucking pro, you know who does you know what. For another, was that the 4th in the one game? Is that 4? 4? 3. 3, 4. Were they all? I think they were all TIFF. It's kind of nuts. But I do need to get one. It's a little too late, I guess. I need to get some points for my guy. I'm 3 points away, so maybe next game I'll get one of those touchdowns. This is what happens with this team. It gets so good so quick, and then all of a sudden it just becomes like everything becomes trivial. It's like a great team, and then you're like, yeah, but the game isn't putting the challenging players against us. I think you have to go through the whole tournament before it starts putting like the 2000 TR teams against you. Hey, he picks up the ball. Look at that. He gets a push. How many fucking points is it? 111? Jesus Christ, dude. So you started the day with 81. You gotten 30 points today. That's insane. And there's still another game to go. Holy hell. You might hit your 176 sooner than I thought. And then at that point, you're only playing to just like not die. Once you hit 176, because you don't get to get any more skills after that. Blitz. Since there's only one turn left. Just try to get some points. And he gets a fair up, so we're just gonna move everybody back so nobody gets attacked. Since we are out of turns. Everyone's starting to get a little too expensive to risk doing stupid shit. Like, they're all kind of... the zombie's okay. We'll put the zombie up here. Here, you go be bait for him. Alright. Turn 16. And that's the end of that. 4-0, guys, and we can afford the flesh golem again, probably. I'm hoping. I'm guessing. Just barely. And who gets... Cran Zombie gets a skill. A 3-skill zombie. Holy shit. Now you know your team's crazy when your zombies are getting 3 fucking skills. I'm just saying. Oh shit. and the game decides that it's had enough of our bullshit. Because the next team is a Dwarves. Dun dun dun. Da 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 da. Da da da. Duh. Where's the boo? Anyway, Cran Zombie's gonna roll his skill. I don't even know what to get him. He's got block and tackle, and he guard. I should have taken guard first. Oh, guard's a strength skill though. I don't know what we're gonna give him. He has block and tackle, and he only has general access. I guess we'll find out. Maybe he gets a strength. Maybe he gets a doubles. Here's a roll for the zombie. It's a normal skill, and he already has all the normal skills. What the hell do you give? What the hell do you give a 3-point zombie? I don't even know. Because it never happens. I have to look this up. I don't think I've ever really been in this predicament. What do you give a zombie for his 3rd skill in Blood Bowl 2 normal roll, no doubles? He already has tackle. I have block and tackle. What do you think the second skill would be? This is stupid. 30 player. Fend? Fend? The fuck? No, I don't want Fend on a zombie because you want him to stay in base-to-base contact. The whole point of a zombie is to be in a fucking Google Gemini. Why is Google giving me answers? I was looking this shit up on Reddit. Fuck you, Ghoul. You're stupid. Let's see what Reddit has to say. I would go dirty player, but he's already got 2 skills, and I don't want a skilled zombie thrown out of the game. So I don't fucking honestly know. I mean, maybe kick, but that's just kind of a stupid thing. Kick allows me to more focus where I want to put the ball and have it only moves 3 squares instead of 2, or like instead of 6 or whatever it is. I think I don't even remember. Yeah, you have the number of squares that the ball scatters on the kickoff. So I don't have to put it in the center all the time and still have it be like I can make it, but that's so hard to. I've tried playing with kick many times. It just doesn't. It never goes where you want it, no matter what you do. So it's just kind of a pointless skill. Frenzy's not good because there's 2 of them. I could take Dauntless. I'm gonna take Dauntless because then I can Hulk up. If there's a fucking, you know, let's say there's a Chaos Warrior in front of me or something. Roar, pop. And then after that I could take like Frenzy or something. Holy shit. I don't know. I never get zombies this far without like this is honestly looking this up was a trip. All right, we're going to take Dauntless. Look at that. I mean, like I said, I take guard, but guard is a strength skill and we don't have access to it. So block, tackle, Dauntless. That's pretty good. You can, you can Hulk up. And we have enough room for the flesh golem. If there's anybody in chat who is lurking, who hasn't spoken up, who wants a flesh golem, no obligation. There's no, you don't have to sub or anything. You could just say, hey, I want a flesh golem, and I will name him after whatever you want, and it will be the flesh golem, and then you can root for the character, and when he gets the skill, you can roll it. Or except for the flesh golem, the first skill he's going to get is going to be block. So when he gets the second skill, you can pick it because like strategy matters to a point, right? Like you can pick what you want, but like for example, you know, we have somebody like I want to take, you know, foul action or whatever, or dirty player with the flesh golem like that. You know, that kind of shit's stupid. We're not going to tolerate. A little of that's okay, but when you're spending 110, anyway. If anybody's in chat, final call. If you would like a character, say me or something. Let me know. I will name it after you, and you can root for it. Otherwise, I'll name it after somebody else. All right. That's it. Final call. We're going to do it as soon as I think of a name. Unless you speak up. Well, we need a flesh golem because we lost the other one. I mean, I'm just gonna call him Frank the Tank since no one spoke up. And Frank the Tank it is. There. We have Beer Code Z and Frank the Tank. How's that? Flush E. Kind of a. He's basically a Frankenstein. See? All right. So, our next game, unfortunately, and they have a death roller, unfortunately, is the Dwarves. Unfortunately. They have an armor 10 Longbeard. That's insane. Their death roller does not have a skill. In fact, they have 2 guards and 1 block and a runner. They have 3 guards. Not bad. All right, I'm going to take a super quick break, and I'll be when I come back. We'll play game 3 on the day. And why does it have to be goddamn dwarves again? Anyway, it is what it is. So I'll see you in a few. Welcome back, everybody. Excuse me. I had to get some water and shit. Figure out what I'm gonna have for dinner. I think I'm gonna make some macaroni and cheese. Homemade macaroni and cheese. Some sausage in it. It's like shells and cheese with sausage. Yeah. I usually put a little cream cheese in there too to make it even creamier. I do like the milk and the cheese and the butter and all that. And then the noodles. But then I also put a little bit of cream cheese in there. Sometimes I do sour cream. It actually helps too. But yeah, cream cheese. I don't know. It just, and then I use like I'll either use like a sharp cheddar or like a Colby Jack, depending on my mood. And then sometimes I put like broccoli in it or some kind of vegetable and everything, and it's just so it ends up being just like a bowl of like meal, you know? Yeah, all the cheeses, totally. You're having tacos? Fuck, I want tacos, dude. I don't have any beef right now. Can't have tacos. Cause I was gonna make tacos. I have stuff for tacos except the meat because they didn't have it. The store they fucking it wasn't in our delivery thing. I was like, fuck, dude. Pissed me off. No veg in Mac. Wow, she's not happy about that one. All right. I'm glad you have an opinion. Uh, let's start this dwarf match where we're gonna get our ass kicked. What is all? Hold on. What's going on with this bullshit? No veg in Mac. I'm gonna have to make a poll for that. So he's taking all the things and all the rerolls and also other rerolls and 2 Bloodweiser babes. Uh-huh. You missed my little monologue-y thing this morning. Or I got muted on PoE fucking global chat. In-game chat. Because I didn't pick my battles well. Yeah, it was like I'm probably back already. They had muted me for like a half an hour or something, and I was like, well, whatever. I'll go do other shit. It was right before Blood Bowl too. It was like I was just finishing up with that, and I was gonna like fire up the Blood Bowl, and yeah. Now, to be fair, I deserved it. But so did the asshole that I was battling with, and he didn't get muted. I called him some not so nice things. You're gonna die in the mac and cheese hill, though. Well, the moderators muted me. I called him the R word. In fact, I called him a fucking R word. Because what he said was fucking R. No, I called him a fucking retard. And they're like, mute! Damn it. Not for the fucking. You can say fuck in chat all day long, but you can't use the other word. Oh, he definitely did. But, you know. What am I doing? I am kicking. Oh, yes. Against the dwarfs. Lovely. Yeah, I know. But some people deserve it. And, you know, it comes out. Yeah. Really? Yeah. All right. Anyway. What are we doing? We have a death roll in our face. We have a blitzer with a ball. We have a bomber over there. Well, let's do what we do, which is outrun these motherfuckers. You know what? I might even be able to blitz them. If I get some assistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try. Go for it. We need the 2 go for it's and we're good. We get them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tiff throwing a blitz. Uh-oh. That's gonna be 2 dice against, isn't it? I fucked it up. That's okay. Either way is fine with me. Pick it. He's gonna pick the block because he has block, but so do we. My issue is we have ghouls and he has tackle, and our ghouls have dodge, but he has a lot of tackle. He comes with tackle, and everybody has block. That's what makes it beefy. But we are a lot faster than the dwarves are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. We're gonna go for it twice. I have the reroll. We're gonna hit their troll slayer. That's a 2-die block there. That's not too bad. Yeah, it gets crazy. TOS must be followed since it's a private company with their own rules. Bonk. He gets a push on Tiff. He's blitzing Tiff. Gets a push. And pushes again. He's going to cage up. He's going to try to cage up. Problem with that is... Oh, he fixed the problem. I was going to say, he can't cover that corner. He just covered that corner. Motherfucker. He gets frenzy. I remember playing Dwarves. Should we play Dwarves next? Just make like the tankiest fucking team ever. Or did we just play Dwarves? I don't remember. Something passive inside like, wow, you really worked hard to get that level of thinking. I mean, if I would have thought through my argument, yeah, I could have come up with something, you know, but it was a stupid argument that got really degened, and like I was just, you know, I was beyond, like, we were beyond civil conversation at that point. And again, he should have got muted too. That's the only thing that kind of ticks me off about it. Is he didn't get muted. And the only reason I got muted was because I said that word, but I think he should have got muted too because he started the whole thing. And it was really stupid shit. We're going to push the bomber away. So I can blitz with Tiff. Or so not blitz, so I can hit with Tiff. They don't have guard right there? There's no one with guard? Oh, he has guard. Hard to tell. Yeah, he has guard. Okay, that's gonna fuck me up. Unless I hit the guard, then it's one die. Let's blitz the guard. So now we're up in his shit. Which is probably the last place you want to be on a dwarf team. But hey, why not? We live dangerously. And I'm going to try something really stupid. With the zombie, I'm going to try to 2 die against the death roller because maybe we get lucky. Oh, we got lucky. And the death roller goes down. And that means Frankie is free to get his shit up in there. Or whoever that is. No, it's Code Z. Whenever I had an argument with a guy, I was the one who was told to chill out instead of the idiot singing insults just to be a dick. Yeah. There's the blitz. Because the guard... Damn. That's right. Puppy gets hit. But now what's he got? Oh. That was a rhetorical question. Oh, I think he fucked up. His only guy without block fucking threw a block. Oh, you got the death roller up. Okay. Now if he gets up, see, everyone's got fucking guard is the problem. Two-die block on the guy with the ball, finally. And also pushing the werewolf out of the thing at the same time. Holy crap! How the hell did that happen? Cody ended up catching the ball. I mean, okay, but that's really not what we wanted out of a flesh golem. But hey, shit happens. Didn't he score before? I think he actually did score the touchdown before, which was insane. Because flesh golems don't do that usually. All right, we're gonna blitz this guy. And move the troll slayer. And dodge. And stand next to the fucking bomber. Ha! Look at that acrobatics. Look at that crazy shit. Now we need to move somebody here. Wait, that's a dodge though. I'll move the dog over here. Okay. Because we need to kind of protect this guy a little bit. But these guys are going to stand up and try to hit him. Let's get the two-die block here. That way we can put a back corner on our flesh golem. And we'll do the one-die block. And push. And stay where we are. So that he has to blitz. And the two dice, the three dice against craziness. Because we're stupid. I think that's about as good as it's going to get. I was going to stand a bunch of people up and it's going to get all nuts. He's throwing a bomb into all this mess. I'll intercept it with the wolf. And no, I do not. He re-rolls it. And he threw it so far that he blew up his own guy. That's funny. That's actually fantastic because this guy, the 1-die block, get this guy up. All right, we need to move. We need a 2-die block on this guy. How are we going to do that? Because I was going to hand off the ball. But that's not going to work because I have to move first. So let's move this guy here. Two dice here. Two dice here. Two dice here. And move this guy over here. And now Frank. Frank can walk with the ball. Look at that shit. Maybe we will get Frank a touchdown. Holy hell. He's going to blitz Frank, though. Unless we can put somebody over here. Death Roller moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go for it. God damn this Death Roller. Did I blitz? I didn't blitz yet. I'm going to move here. Because this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he'll have to go for it at least. It'll be 2 dice against. The Death Roller would have to go through this, so that's better. And let's do the 1 die here. Well, he got up, but he didn't blitz, which is weird. He's blitzing the zombie with the Death Roller. What? I mean, okay, but that was really bad. Like, he could have tried to get... Well, I guess he doesn't really care. I don't know. I thought he was going to try to get the ball from me, but he's like, nah, let's just run over to the zombie. I'm fine with that. Because we have... we might have some options here. Depends on what happens right now. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so now we just have to move this guy, and then we got some really cool shit happening. But we have to move this guy. And we did, and that's perfect. So now all we have to do is hand off the ball to you-know-who for 3+. Touchdown, Tiff! There you go. Silver bullet. And the death roller gets sent off, but he has a bribe. He accepts the bribe. No. The death roller stays on for another fucking drive. Oh my god. What is this hell? What is the hell? All right. Boom. Cheering fans. Daylight of the Dead gets an extra team reroll. And that ball is in a place that he's going to have to struggle to get to. Well, I guess he's got a runner. He could probably get there. But we could probably get there faster. Oh, wow. I don't know why the AI does the things that it does sometimes. The guy closer to the ball, he runs up, and the guy further away, he runs to go get it. Because that makes no sense. The death roller rolling over the zombie once again. Grimmy knocked out this time. He'll be back. He always is. That's right. I have a fucking... I forgot. I can Hulk up on that death roller, dude. Interesting. Let's move this guy. I'm going to do some crazy shit. Oh, fuck. I need to push. I'm going to blitz. Well, I'm going to eventually blitz the death roller with this guy because I can get an assist. Maybe. Wait, I need an assist. Because I have Dauntless on my zombie, so I can become the strength of the death roller, and then if I had an assist, I can do die of the death roller. Dauntless is really cool sometimes, and that's one of those situations. I'm also going to put Puppy Power in a position to have some play on this ball. Put a little pressure back there. Make them feel it. Here it comes. So check this out, yo. Cran Zombie blitzing the death roller. Can he roll the Dauntless? He does. 2 dice against a death roll. That is crazy. Gets the 2 die block on death roll because Dauntless is so fucking cool. I totally forgot about that. Was like, I mean, I picked it because of that, but then I didn't think about, oh yeah, death roller, duh. I was thinking like, well, he can hit ogres. Yeah, well, he can hit the fucking death roller, which is really hard to do, by the way. Like, you can do it because with Dauntless, and without it, you can't. That's basically what that means. That's nuts, dude. No, we didn't do anything to it but knock it down. But that means it has to spend 3 of its movement points getting up. So if it blitz, it's going to use all of its movement just to get up and hit somebody next to it. Stinky White Noise throwing a block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Oh, look at Tiff go, man. Is this not just it's stupidly insane? That is so fucking cool. It's just like, go over there. Okay. Pew. Go over there. Okay. Pew. So fast. So fast. All right. That was a pretty good turn. And now he's going to... Werewolves are cool. They fucking are, dude. They're like... I think they're one of the best players in the game. Some people might argue that the Gutter Runner is because he has the agility 4, but the Gutter Runner is only strength 2, and that's a very serious drawback. With the werewolf, you have options. Wow, he tried to blitz the wolf and hurt himself. I think you got a casualty off of that guy. 116 points. And now, the coolest part about this is I'm gonna blitz the motherfucker. Where should I go? We'll go here. In case Tiff fails to pick up the ball and score, which she's about to do. Tiff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that shit. That's how we roll. Werewolves are just insane. Especially when you have two, because one of them's for beating stuff up, which is what I'm doing. I'm able to run down there and like push the shit, and then Tiff is like capitalizes on it. Just like go pick up the ball and go, because she has the sure feet and or not the she has the sprint and the movement, so she gets to move 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 spaces, which is insane. Where I can move 10. What are we doing? Defense is working good so far. Maybe we get a blitz. Here's the kick. That's a quick snap. Nope. We're not so lucky. But their death roller is now done for the day because we scored a touchdown and they're out of bribes. So now it's just down to this team. It's like 8 or 9 people. Nine. For now. Bonk. There's the skull. No, we get our fair ups, I think, but we don't get... There's not enough to score an actual touchdown. So... We'll throw this hit. Put some assistance over here. For this hit. We'll reroll it, why not? Taking out a death roll or a troll slayer would be pretty good. Not quite as much as I wanted. Stinky white noise throwing 2 die block. Gets a push. Follows. Knothead part 2 throws a block, gets a push. Grimmy moves over to help Tiff throw a block. Gets a POW. And is there a blitz anywhere? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1 die. Fuck it. Let's go after his runner. He's the fastest one on the team. That's the half. We tried. Two zero our favor. They steal 1 reroll. It is our turn to receive the ball. Now we have to actually fucking play the game. Okay. Again with my fucking block zombies being put on the sideline. All right, let's see what happens. Here's the kick. Changing weather nice. Means it drifts. Nice drift. Nice fucking drift. All right. We're going to start off by throwing this block and trying to establish a corner zone. We do not, so we will push it this way and stay where we are. And then we will do this one. Again, failing. Wow, that sucks. That kind of fucked me up. I had a plan and that wasn't part of it. Alright, 2 dice on this guy. You could do that. He's in his zone, so we can't help if we do that. So we're gonna blitz this guy. Dude, can you stop throwing pushes? I'd like to knock somebody down at some point, please. Thank you. Alright. Let's put this guy here. I guess we'll just do this. This is not what I wanted to do, but it'll fucking work. The scrum's too close to the scrimmage lane for my tastes. There's a POW. Alright, let's pick up the ball and hand it off to Tiff. You re-roll it, 3+. Apparently not. And it goes bouncing around. If he picks that thing up with a dwarf in 3 fucking zones, I'm gonna fucking murder somebody. I'm just saying. Probably will too. Just some bullshit. But that's alright. It happens. It's just, you know. It is what it is. Bonk. Zombie gets bonked. Oh, good. Alright, that helped. So now we need to move this one. And still stay where we are. And we need to block this one. And he has block, so we're going to re-roll it. And maybe get a POW. There's a POW. Okay. I'm going to pick up the ball. Or not. Tiff ends up with the ball, which is fine. But I was trying to give it to me so I could score a fucking touchdown. But I could pick up the ball. So Tiff ends up with the ball, so she's going to go score a touchdown. That's fine, whatever. It is crazy how I'm really not planning, like, necessarily for Tiff to get all of the touchdowns. But she just happens to be in the right space all the time because she moves fucking, 12. It's just what happens when you move 12. You're always in the right spot. It's crazy. Movement is such a huge part of this game. Movement and strength is everything. Okay, so what's this guy have? Okay. Get him up. I have a plan. Get him up. We're gonna blitz. That's the unskilled one. Shit. I don't want to block the lane, but I need to move this guy out of the lane. So it has to be a push or a knockdown, but it can't be a block. Let's do this one. Oh, he got up. Okay. Let's move this. I have a reroll? Yep. Okay. So we're gonna blitz with this guy. And we have to fucking move him. Push is fine. Because touchdown Tiff! So stupid. It's so stupid. It's fun. It's fun. It's just stupid at this point. Like, it's just... Is it? I think it is. I remember, or I had, yeah, because she got like 176 points or whatever, and then we killed the team because she had no way of making points anymore. Because once you hit 176, you can no longer skill up. I remember this happened before where we were just like, touchdown, 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 touchdown. It's just nonstop. It was insane. It was one of the most underrated teams in the game, too. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't know how good the Necromantic team is. A lot of people do not consider it to be a top-tier team because they're insane. Same with the Lizardmen team. Lizardmen are as good as this. But they have to have a good start. Because the Lizardmen can get a really bad start. And if you get a bad start, you'll never recover. But yeah, Lizardmen is just like this. Except you have like 4 little werewolves. They're tiny and they're not very strong. But they move just as fast and they dodge all over the place and they're just constantly scoring defensive touchdowns and it's crazy. But yeah. And they're not necessarily considered a top tier team either, which is insane. Like, I don't know how Necro isn't considered a top tier team. It is like literally, Undead is actually rated higher than Necro, which doesn't make any sense to me at all. I've never understood that. Like, there's people who like play this game like as much as I do, probably even more if you can believe that, and they have clubs and leagues and all as nerdy as you can possibly imagine, and they all rank these things. There's like official stuff, like, you know, people who like professionally do this stuff, and like they have like, you know, rankings and magazines and stuff. It's absolutely absurd. It died off a lot, but it was really, really big in the early 2000s. It was like it got fucking huge, and Necro is always like considered like a B tier team, which is just like, you guys are insane. And I've always said it. I always said you guys are like, they were insane for saying that, like, because it just doesn't, like, how could you say that? And I think they just probably don't play. It's probably because most of the teams are rated for league play. So you play, how good can your team play, like in 6 or 8 games? Is probably why. But even then, like by game 3, we were fucking like, we were blazing. There's a casualty for Frank the Tank. Nighthead needs one. We're gonna move Stinky up to put a zone on that guy. And then the thing about dwarves is once they start running out of guys, that's when they really do bad. They're really good in groups. If you ever play a dwarf team, you want to keep them grouped up as much as possible, and they're really good because they help each other out. But when you start losing them and they start spreading out, they just fall apart. They can't handle, like, they're still bashy, but they just can't do anything at that point because they're not working together as much. It's amazing how well the team does work together, where you would think like that's kind of a meme or a trope, but it actually does like logically work within, you know, the rules of the Blood Bowl game. It just kind of works out that way. That was a bad idea. Why did I do that? That's 2 dice against. But we're good, so I'm okay with it. Pick your fate. Oh, I got a kill! And that's a casualty. That puts me at 50 even. I'm 1 point from a skill. And we got a zombie out of it. But I don't think we have any room on the team for zombies. So I wanted to go for it to put a zone on. And then I want to try to see if I can't get Tiff to blitz this guy. Does he have tackle? Yes. So we don't want to do it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how we're going to do it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's Electric Company. Runs him over and actually out of movement to pick up the ball. Can you believe it? Double skulls, reroll, skull push. Oh, he's trying to push me out. He's baiting me. Stinky White Noise takes one on the chin. She's fine. In fact, we're going to stand her up first. I need to get myself out of this predicament here. This guy up. We do not want to go crowd surfing. Okay. There's a knockout for Cody. Let's put Grimmy behind and lock that Troll Slayer down. I'm gonna lock this guy down. Okay. Now here's the magic sauce. I think Odin's gonna score. Yep. Ghoulie or Roberts. 2+ to pick up the ball. Touchdown. Somebody other than Tiff scored a touchdown. Holy shit. Woo. right? And then there were 6. Well, we'll just keep setting up the way we're doing because it seems to be working and I'm okay with it. I just keep running out of players. Riot, both teams lose a turn. Well, that'll speed things up. Look at that ball placement. Can he pick it up in a zone? He tries to. It pops free. It's going to go out of bounds. I don't know. No, it didn't. Okay, I see what happened. Never mind. That's fine. That'll work. Perfect. Great. Amazing. Amazing. So now we're going to move Knothead over here. Because watch this. Sneaky White Noise is going to hit the guy here. Off of the ball. Tiff is going to go pick it up and run downfield. She won't be able to score a touchdown from here, but she'll set up for the next one. And we'll just make sure that when she does get down there, she won't have too much opposition. Two-die block here. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. Tiff going to pick up the ball. Oh, no, she doesn't. All right. Well, never mind. But that's the plan anyway. It'll probably still end up being that way because there's not a lot they can do with the like 6 people who are pretty much. I don't think any of them can do anything with the ball. Oh no, that's a blitzer. Is that a blitzer? That's a blitzer. He can pick up the ball. They have one guy that can pick up the ball. But he's about to be thrown out of bounds. All right. So first thing we're going to do is get him up. Next thing we're going to do is Stinky White Noise is going to throw this blitzer out of bounds. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. And he gets injured, but she doesn't get a casualty because it happened out of bounds, unfortunately. The crowd did it. It's kind of a shitty rule, but it's always been like that. All right, 2-die block here. Two-die block here. I'll take the block. That's fine. I need to save the reroll so Tiff can pick up the ball. Blitzing with... Oh shit, I didn't push the blitz button. Okay, blitzing with Grimmy then. That works too. Tiff picking up the ball. 3+. Does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Just in case he gets up and feels froggy and thinks he's going to do something about this. We're just going to come over here and say, no, you're not. And they're going to stand their people up and probably throw a block. Maybe. Oh, there's a blitz. I didn't see the blitz. Oh, it's a skull. Rerolls it. Gets the POW. Lucky motherfucker. Boom. And that's a skull. And that's a casualty. And that gives me a skill. Yes. Finally. Somebody's skills. I get a skill in the game at the very end. And Tiff is going to walk it in and saunter the touchdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just because she can. For her fourth touchdown, Al Bundy's again. Okay, fair ups, and we don't get to do anything. Well, what we're gonna do is protect our players, since we have so many fucking zombies now. We can protect all of pretty much everybody who's worried about being protected. Whites are pretty sturdy, so you generally don't have to do that, but just in case, we'll make them safeties. Look at that. Look how many zombies we have. Look at this. The zombie horde. Raw. Raw. Brains. We have no brains. Brains. He gets to give it to one of his players. And he does. For his turn 16. Throwing a hit on the zombies. Oh, I have to pick 2 dice against. Duh. Brain fart. Again. What's his grand plan? He's gonna blitz 1 die block on Gremmy. The zombie leader. It's like the zombie captain. 5-0, guys. Look at that. And that, I think we win the tournament. We got 60k, so we got max cash, but we have spiraling expenses. I don't think we have room. I'll just say yes, but it says nope, so we have to turn him down. And Frank the Tank gets the MVP. The brand new Frank the Tank gets a skill. And I get a skill. Yeah, I mean, talking about that. And the next game is Bretonians, so that'll be fun. Yeah, I get a skill and Frank gets a skill. Well, it's just Frank's. It's going to be block unless something amazing happens. I'm pretty sure it's going to be block. It's fucking strength. Of course it's a fucking strength. course it is. Because he needs block. Oh. Now he's a mummy. I mean, I'm not gonna turn it down. You know? It's now he's a mummy. And I get what do I need? I have Dauntless, Frenzy. Oh, I need Mighty Blow, but I need doubles for that. I just keep getting general skills is my problem. I have ideas. Let's see what I get. Let's see what the roll is. Oh. Oh, shit. No, I'm gonna take dodge probably. I don't. There's nothing left in general to take for me. Maybe strip ball, but Ara's already strip ball. I don't want to take that away from her. So I'll take dodge. So now I have block, dodge, tackle, frenzy, dauntless. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, agility increase. Yeah, totally. But also, there just wasn't anything left for me to take that I care about. So I was like, we'll take that. Now the next skill I absolutely need to get fucking strength increase. Or not strength increase, but doubles, so I can take mighty blow. But if not, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, dodge is good. So we're both blodgers now. That means we both have block dodge. That term was invented before blogging was a thing. It was called blodger. So if I say blodger, it's not because I'm talking about blogging, because I'm talking about block dodge. Yeah. I think that's gonna do it for the day though. I'm getting a little like goofy and I'm gonna probably lay down and then figure out what to eat for dinner later. Oh, mac and cheese, that's right. So anyway, let's see. We're playing against Bretonians next. Team roster. This time they got some skills, but not a lot. They have 1,500 Bretonian team. We can see what they're like actually skilled up. I suspect it's going to be annoying because they have a lot of guard. They're going to die. Yep. We're at 18 wins. Out of 19, because we tied that game. That's 9, 18, 19, 20 games. Did we tie 2 games? We lost. Didn't we lose a game? Like actually, there's the tie. And I thought we actually lost a game. Because there's the tie. I remember the tie. No, it was 2 ties. We didn't actually lose. But we were having a rough bout of it for a while. And we were just like devastate. What the fuck is this? We had one of those shitty roll days. So there's our first draw. That was tough. 1-0. And then our second draw was here. Oh, this was, you know what? This was this way. Are these in order? Wait, what? Three, 8, 3, 8. 315, 315, 315. 318, 3. Okay, so this is actually where it starts. Okay, hold on. So it started here. We played like it was like Goblin and Kemri or something, right? And then we played Nurgle. Chaos? Norse? Halfling? I don't know what that is. Maybe that actually would be Norse. Cold. Something cold is usually Norse. I don't know. Those are dwarf. That was some kind of elf team. Lizard. Wood elves. Bretonians. I don't know what the hell that was. High elf. Undead. No idea. Dwarf. Bretonian. Ogre. Dwarf. Who did we just play before the dwarf team? What is this? What is this game? It was Undead. Right. Okay. Okay. So we played Ogre, Undead, and Dwarf today. 3. Ogre, Undead, Dwarf. Okay. I just need to know for the VOD. Yep. All right, everybody, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching me play video games. If you like what you see, please give me a follow. If you want to support the channel, you can sub. You can use your Amazon Prime, or you can send me bits, or buy me some tacos. Do something. Show up is the best thing you can do, just to hang out and keep this thing going. I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. Eat plenty of tacos and get plenty of sleep. I think I'm playing tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. And if I do, it may not be Blood Bowl. It might be Path of Exile for a day. And then we'll go back to Blood Bowl for like Saturday or Sunday or whatever. I don't want to be exclusively Blood Bowl. But we're playing a lot more Blood Bowl than we are, so we can get more audience participation. Because, you know, Blood Bowl is fun. But I'm having a lot of fun with Path of Exile. I'm thinking that one of the things I was thinking about doing with PoE is having a showcase day. Because I have a lot of interesting characters now that are all very unique. And I might do a stream where I'm just showing them off and explaining the builds. Because they're insane. And I can turn those into VODs to go on YouTube and all that shit. And that'd be kind of fun. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, peace out, everybody. Let's see. Bye, all. Good rest of Tuesday. Later, have a good day. What work sucks for me. But yeah, at least you get to play. At least you kind of get to watch and pay attention a little bit. I love seeing you show up, Mike. It helps a lot. It's cool. Anyway, peace out, everybody.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.